Until 1984, Joe Farman was a little-known scientist studying a little-known gas in the atmosphere, ozone. In fact, Farman did most of his research where few of his colleagues followed, the world's loneliest continent, Antarctica. But in 1984, Farman discovered something that, if confirmed, was of worldwide importance. He found a hole in the sky. It appeared that a form of oxygen called ozone was vanishing over Antarctica. Ozone protects us from the sun's deadly ultraviolet light. All living things depend on this high-altitude gas. Shocked by this discovery, Farman doubted his own findings.
We knew there were satellites flying over the world which should be seeing this, and it was very important not to set them off on a red herring if in fact we were wrong. So we had to go back, we had to check all the old observations with the instrument and make quite sure there were no calibration errors.
A NASA satellite had monitored the ozone layer since 1978, yet no hole had been reported. But it's not fair to blame the satellite. It had detected extremely low ozone levels. But scientists worldwide assumed these readings were mistakes and programmed their computers to ignore them. They missed a hole in the sky as big as the United States. After Farman's startling discovery, researchers took a new look at their satellite data. The blue area shows a dramatic 50% drop in ozone levels over Antarctica in just 10 years. A drop in ozone levels was also found over populated areas such as Australia and South America. But what had created the hole? Some scientists pointed to Antarctic weather conditions. Others blamed a miracle chemical invented in the 1930s called chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs, that helped bring refrigeration to the average American family.
What would you like to see in a refrigerator?
Ice cream. I want one with all the new features.
We want the most for our money.
In 1986, a team of scientists flew to Antarctica to find the source of the ozone hole. They were led by atmospheric chemist Susan Solomon.
It's imperative that we do the most we can to uncover the cause so that we can understand whether it is something which is going to be restricted to Antarctica for the rest of eternity or whether it has some real implications for other parts of the world.
Researchers worked long hours in temperatures as cold as minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds up to 40 miles per hour.
How are your fingers holding out?
After this one, I'm going to turn it over to you. My fingers are getting kind of numb, holding still.
Using a variety of scientific techniques, they found their culprit: high levels of ozone-destroying chlorine atoms that came from CFCs.
Hey, beautiful!
As observations continued, Susan Solomon's team sounded the alarm. Drastic action would have to be taken to prevent ozone depletion from harming life over the entire planet.